Hi, Patrick here, Have Cheetah Review. We are here for another film review. Uh, so, I'm doing a Dollar Tree Theater, and I'm doing a special edition of Dollar Tree Theater. I know that you guys voted for this history of violence, and we will get to this, we promise. But I decided to go and do something a little different. I decided to review Fire from Below from 2009 featuring Kevin Sorbo. And the reason was I was downstairs doing some laundry, and I have a big crate down there. Think like the red bin boxes, all 12, all 13 red bins. Now think of them all in one box. And I have another one down. I have one of those downstairs. And those movies are basically the movies I got from 2013 to about 2016. And a lot of them I watched, but I never watched them really. I used them for white noise. That's what I used. I couldn't tell you, much about any of the movies that I have downstairs in that bin. Couldn't tell you because I don't remember watching them. I couldn't. Yeah, they were just noise. But this is one of the movies that I got. I got this from the Dollar Tree. I do remember that. So I rewatched this for the first time since I watched it way back when. So it's like watching it for the first time for me. And yes, and this, like I said, I was buying anything I could get my hands on. It didn't matter what it was. There's some really weird movies that I picked up down there. Uh, but I picked up a Kevin Sorbo film, and I'm going on record as saying, well, this is before he went off the deep end. But I will say that I do sort of like Kevin Sorbo. I mean, I like him in his westerns. He's strongest in westerns. Um, and when he has a good director who's not afraid to make him work instead of just, you know, acting wooden, because he doesn't have very much range, and that's always been his case. He doesn't have very much. I mean, even in Andromeda, Hercules, he's pretty much just always the one note, unless he gets a good director who makes him makes him work. And he worked in this movie. Andrew Stevens and Jim Warnowski co-directed this movie, and I gotta tell you, for 2009, this was made for the SyFy channel. This movie's pretty stacked as far as cast goes. Kevin Sorbo's in it. Alex Cord, who played Archangel in Airwolf. You have Burton Gilliam, who played in Blazing Saddles. James Hampton, who played the dad in Teen Wolf. You also have an award-winning actress, Alex Mensis, plays Rain Palmer. Glenn Morshower played General Cook. He played on 24, and a lot of really a lot of good movies he's been in. And Andrew Stevens himself played a newscaster, and in a really cool thing, are two actors from Kelly's Filmworks, the troupe that Jefferson and Kelly Moore used in their movies, and that's Tom Lucci, who plays Colonel Mark Fielding, and Patty Crawford, who played Sarah, who gets killed in the first 5 minutes. But those two actors are regular in all of Jefferson and Kelly's movies. That's how I got to know them. So they were in this movie as well. So that was really interesting to see because I had never seen them outside of a Kelly's Filmworks production. So it was cool. And yes, they did both. They did a nice job. I mean, Patty Crawford's part was pretty damn small, but Tom Lucci's Colonel is a big part of the movie, and he did it well too. So the plot of the movie is this: it's a nature amuck movie, crazy nature. A mining company is they're down underneath ground, and they are mining for lithium, and they find this unstable vein of it, and it gets set off. It's This lithium is highly attracted to water, so it will burn through anything to get to water. And of course, unfortunately, they unleash this, and so the whole mining crew is wiped out by fire. They just get incinerated. There's nothing left. It's like being hit with a phaser. Okay. So, of course, now we meet Kevin Sorbo, who plays Jake Denning, and his fiance is Dr. Karen Watkins, played by Megan Albach. And they're driving to Jake's old hometown to go and get away. So they roll into town, and Jake's a little lost. He hasn't been in home for a long, long time. So he's a little lost to how to find Lost Lake. Now you would think of the name like Lost Lake, that it would be sort of like a smaller lake, hidden. But the lake that they're looking for is like a massive lake. It looks like freaking Lake Michigan. How do you lose a lake that big? So they're looking for Lost Lake, and while they're getting directions, we get taken to that Lost Lake, and we see a boat full of fun water lovers suddenly get zapped by the lithium, so they all get disintegrated. Um, and and then Jake and his fiance go on out to find the lake, and while they're having some fun and whatnot, um, Karen falls into the water, and up comes a dead man. Now his body's intact, so we don't know how he died. He wasn't incinerated, so we don't know how he died. But he's there. And of course, they go back to find out what's going on, and they get there at night, and the mine has pushed toxic gas up, and has killed everybody in the town. It also has this one funny scene where there's two young lovers and they're making out, and then the young man, he decides he needs to take a whiz, and as he does, uh, as he starts peeing onto the ground, the fire comes up from the ground and goes straight up the stream of piss. I'm not kidding you; it's in the movie. Comes up right up his pisser and blows him up. You gotta love a movie like that, right? All right. All right, so the town's dead. They have to call in the army to figure it out. Jake knows about a similar incident that happened in the Philippines, so they have an idea what's going on. And of course, a few more tests will confirm it. That, yeah, this is exactly what happened. The toxic ground, the lithium is coming up through the ground, and it's trying to seeking water. It's seeking something or another. Um, Even though it comes out in the middle of the water and explodes, that's, yeah. So it's not looking good for our heroes, especially when Jake says that, based on what he's seen, because he's a seismologist, that unless they can cap this and stop it, it could cause a thermonuclear reaction that would actually take out the majority part of Texas. Now, this is about part of the movie right here where I said, leave it alone. Come on, Hercules, just drop it. But I digress. So anyway, the army comes out, and they try to stop it, and they tell Jake and his Jake says, "Here's what we need." Of course, the shady guy Tyler from Drake Industries, he's trying to cover up that they should have been more careful, and they're the ones that caused this explosion. And his right hand person happens to be Dr. Rain Palmer, who used to have the hots for Jake and may still have. And she is really disgusted because she knows that what's happening here is her company's fault. And she even tells her owner that, after she helps these people stop this deadly lithium, that she's going to be singing like a bird. And during the action and adventure, two of Jake's team is sucked underground along with an army soldier. They're sucked underground, and they have to try to find their way out before Jake and the rest of his team blows up the mine. And Jake and his team only have a few hours themselves to blow up the mine. Otherwise, they're going to get blown up by the Air Force. So it's basically a I'll blow you up. No, I'll blow you up. No, I'll blow you up. So of course, high tension, high action, high suspense. The bad guy gets it in the end. All that good jazz. Okay, so I like this movie. I do. Okay, so yeah, this is the type of movie I like. I thought it was fun. Jim Warnowski and Andrew Stevens co-directed it. It was really strange seeing Jim Wynorski on there because Jim Wynorski is known for his creature features that feature a lot of sass. Um, you know, pretty girls, naked, that sort of thing. But no, this is for the SyFy channel, so none of that is going on. The effects are cheesy. Oh my gosh, they're cheesy. I mean, yeah, just cheesy as hell. But you know, that's what we love about sci-fi movies, right? I mean, yeah. So if you're expecting a high quality CGI, keep looking, because it ain't here. But it is fun. It is fun. Um, and I would recommend this. I would. For a buck, hell yeah. This is fun for $1. And again, it brings back a time where Sci-Fi Channel used to put out movies like this every Saturday night. And gosh, they're so much fun to watch. Seriously miss those days. I keep saying that every time I watch a movie like this, how I used to miss the old sci-fi days. Um, this is also free on Tubi. So if you don't have this, or whatnot, you can watch this for free on Tubi. So score one for Tubi. Um, and actually, they have quite a few of Kevin Sorbo's movies on there. So if you're so inclined, I'm not sure if I am or not, but I just want to throw that out there. All right, so this release has no special features. It's a made-for-TV movie, so no special features, no commentary, no none of that. So yeah, that's it for Dollar Tree Theater, which was actually created by our good friend Hobbs Horror. And what we do is we watch and review movies that we get for $1.25 or under. $1.25 or under. If you get those and you review them, put Dollar Tree Theater in your header so we all know, and we'll come over and say hi. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel and you like my review, come on, it's Hercules. If you like the review, go ahead and give me a sub and leave a comment down below saying, where's Iolus? I wonder if anybody will do that. If anybody's watching this review all the way to the end, let's see if they put that question down in the comments. Where's Iolus? Or where's Xenia? All right. Where's Gabrielle? All right. We'll see if you guys watch this all the way through. All right. Thanks for watching, and we will see you for the next one episode of Dollar Tree Theater, which will be a history of violence, which is excellent. Talk to you soon. Peace.